Hi everybody, Ashley here with Mission Cognition. I want to talk to you about data collection in social skills groups. It's a topic that comes up in a lot of discussion boards that I'm in. I also get some emails on the same topic and messages just asking how we collect data. And frankly, I think I get a lot of questions because it's hard. It's really hard to determine how you can effectively and efficiently collect data on several different behaviors and several different students simultaneously. We're only human. So I'm actually part of a Do Better movement with other ABA professionals on social media. And one of the things that I was looking to do better in, or one of the areas, was our data collection methods. So we're taking a lot of data, but again, is it in the most efficient way? Is it giving us really valuable information? And are we taking data in a way that's actually so cumbersome that it's taking away for our ability to interact more with the kids and build those relationships? So I don't want to look around and see everybody so worried about collecting data that, you have staff with their heads down and marking things. I haven't seen that to be a problem, but I have visited other programs or schools where I've seen that data collection has brought about so much stress, and it's actually doing more harm than good, because we're missing a lot of opportunities with the kids. So anyway, I want to talk to you about the ways that we are striving to do better and also simplify without sacrificing the information that we're able to obtain from the data. So I want to talk to you about momentary time sampling. So this is a very basic chart that I created here. So in first column, I had the kids' initials. I just blacked that out so I could grab this copy and use it for the video. And you would just put the data across the top. And then across these columns, I have them marked as alone, with peer, with group, observer, active, activities, and notes. So this is a form that we use during unstructured free play. So all of our groups are different, but one of the commonalities is that the majority of the groups, the kids come in and they have about 15 minutes of free unstructured time in the playroom. So that means staff are not placing demands. We don't have a schedule up for them. They're able to freely choose what it is that they want to play with, obviously as long as it's safe. So with the momentary time sampling, all the instructors are setting a timer. Right now, we're doing 3 minutes. And honestly, in some of the groups, you maybe could do 2. So at the 3-minute mark, the timer is going to go off. Our job is to scan the room and take data on the kids we're responsible for. So I do think it's reasonable to collect data on 3 kids at once, even 4 kids. So all you're going to do is put tally marks. So let's say I'm responsible for Matthew, Samantha, and Michelle. So I see, okay, there's Matthew over there at the air hockey table. He's by himself, but he's shooting the puck back and forth, okay? So Matthew is alone, but he's active. So I'll put a tally mark under alone. I'll put a tally mark under active, and then I'll write notes that he was playing air hockey. So I forget the made-up names I have. So my second kid, let's say Samantha's over at the basketball hoop with a peer. They're chatting, they're taking turns, they're both shooting hoops. So in that example, I'm going to mark down with peer and active, playing basketball. Now, if Samantha was near the basketball hoop, but standing to the side, she's with a peer, but she would be taking on the role as an observer. So I don't see her grabbing the basketball. I don't see her talking to the friend. She's just watching. So she's observing that activity. And I would still mark down that the activity is basketball, because that tells me that she may be interested to participate in that and need some help either with the skill of playing or how to join in. So I'm getting good information from this. The third student I'm responsible for, I look over, at the train table, there's 4 other peers there. They're building a track, they're attaching the trains together. So I would mark down with a group, active, and then I would write down train table. So then the timer is set again. So the next 3 minutes, I'm going to mark down that data again. So in a 15-minute period, the timer would go off 5 times every 3 minutes. Okay. So again, first column is just the kid's name, data at the top. And then across the top here is alone, with peer, with group, observer, active, activities, and notes. There's a separate sheet that goes along with this where we operationally defined, what an observer is, what being active means. That way we have good inter-observer agreement amongst all of the staff. We're all on the same page and we're removing some of that gray area. So I hope it helps. I would really strongly recommend considering momentary time sampling if you have to collect data in a group setting. Thank you. Bye-bye.